And hello everyone, welcome, hello, take a seat, hi, hello Felo.
Hello.
So yeah, come on, take a seat. So yeah, oh, Felo, you're a bit smaller than last time, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Nice.
So yeah, sadly we had a bit of issues, so Felo can't be with us at the studio, so we still reserved his seat, and he can still be on the stream, so thank you for being here, Felo. So come on, grab a seat. So yeah, I was looking at the chat during the trailer and I was having a lot of fun because like it's very rare that we give dates so early, and yeah, we just said everything. Like we said date for 2.8, 2.8.5, 3.0. Oh, we're gonna give a bit more time for people to come in. Hello everyone. Have a seat, have a drink. What's Q4? Q4 means fourth quarter, so basically between October and December.
I think we can go through the trailer soon again, or we do like a short.
Yep,
recap.
we will go through the trailer. I will just abort a few topics before, like the important stuff. One especially being the dragon weapon skins. I know we've had a few complaints about that, but yeah, I will show the plan and everything. We will discuss everything in due times. Okay, so I guess we can start. So, what are we gonna do today? So today we'll be mostly talking about the new roadmap that just came out, and basically that will be the most part of it. So we will have the stream in two parts as usual. In the first part, so we will introduce ourselves, so that's pretty much done, but you know us by now, so I'm Drestam, here is FeloGrafix. I'm community manager for AION, and Felo is a content creator on AION also. And the little Shugo, very nice. So then we will talk about the important topics, as we usually do during live streams. So yeah, if you have big questions, that will be your moment. I will talk about the big ones, and if you have some question, I can try and answer right now, or I will gather answers for next time, as we always do. Then we'll go over the roadmap trailer once more, because I just love it. I love the trailer, and I think it's very nice. Like there are lots of info inside for how short it is. So yeah, we will go over it, and we will pause a few times. Then we'll have a little pause, so we will maybe, if you're nice, there will be a few coupons to hand out. And then we wanted to show the new update, but it's a bit difficult, so instead we will show some actual gameplay. So I've had FeloGrafix find some gameplay from players for the Red Throne and an arena of cooperation. So we will show the gameplay, we will comment a bit on it, so don't hesitate also if you have questions then. And yeah, I think that's all for the plan. So shall we jump right into the important topics, Felo? What do you say?
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Okay, so as I mentioned just a bit earlier, the bigger topic for now are the Fire Dragon weapon skins. So yeah, we started an event so that you can get them. We heard your feedback. We won't be able to change the event right now as it doesn't last very long, but there will be in the future more ways to get the skins, so that you can rest assured. If you didn't get the skins right now, you will have other chances to get them. And also, if we want to do similar events again, we will try and adjust it. Because yeah, we clearly heard that you didn't like these, so yeah, we will adjust them for future occurrence, and yeah, you will have more chances to get the skins. So I hope you will like them, and thank you for your loyalty to AION. So yeah, these are the sugar plushies that we send sometimes for events, or we did for last stream. Talking about that, just quick, I saw a few people who won sugar or mouse pads from last time. Did everyone get his prize? Or if you still didn't receive it, don't hesitate to send me a message on Discord. Then I will see it and I can try to find out what's happening. But so far, I think everyone had them, so all good. What are also important topics? I guess we could mention bots, as it's still a big issue. There's not much to mention. It's as usual, we are still fighting them. We are always trying to find out new ways to annoy them, to ban them, to make them useless. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for keeping to report them. It helps us a lot when you report them. And so yeah, we'll keep working on it. And that's pretty much it. For me, I think that's pretty much all I had in important topics. Do you have anything you want to ask, Felo?
Yes.
I can see a smile.
Since Galeas is not around today, I feel like I kind of have the duty to represent him.
You do.
Yes. So my question would be the current Kina situation. If there are plans, I've handed in some feedback. A lot of CC have actually handed in a lot of feedback regarding the recent events and also the anniversary events. There were a lot of disappointments in certain events that were happening. So what are the plans? Are any plans? Was the feedback forwarded to the right location? What can you say about all that?
So for now, I forwarded the feedback from CCs and what you sent me specifically also. There's no decision yet. We mentioned it a few times, but to change such things requires a lot of time because we need to first take a decision ourselves, then see with NC if it's doable and if and how long it would take to actually implement such solutions. So we will discuss. We know the Kinaya generation has been a big issue for some time, as stigmas were at some point. I think it's a bit better now. So yeah, we will keep working on them. Our goal is still to make you happy, to make players happy. So yeah, we will keep working on that.
Another question would be, we spoke in previous streams about Tiamat, the dungeon that we're also going to be showing later on, about entries. There's one entry per week currently, where you have 5 tries. There was a talk about maybe increasing the entries so more people can have practice and are able to gather those extreme stigmas.
So this one won't be changing. Since that's how it was intended, we won't change for now. We might run another event as we did when the update came out, but we won't change it permanently.
Okay.
Of course, we will be informed if that happens, and also that's also a reason I wanted to show the Red Throne today and not another dungeon. It's like we can give advice so that it's still like for those who still didn't get the boss or didn't get the stigmas they wanted, they can still they can progress a bit faster.
Mm-hmm. So the drop rate of the stigmas, since there are really essential stigmas, and especially for PvP in arenas, if you don't have those stigmas, fighting somebody with the stigmas, there's a huge difference, So are there any plans for the rest of the population to make them a bit more available? And also for the ones that are continuously running the dungeon to make the stigmas, again, a bit more available so the price can drop a little bit down? Because there are some stigmas which really literally goes in the thousands of price-wise.
Yeah, we noticed that. There's no plan to change for now. we just had the event from the content creators with the double drop for everything on Tiamat. Again, we might do such events again, but we don't plan on changing the drop rates themselves for now, at least.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm not expecting a solution straight away, but those are the topics that are concerns as well, that are really important. Another topic I'm keep seeing in the chat is the
just before we change the topic, I just had a confirmation from our PM, so like the top guy, who told me we can indeed make them more available if we deem necessary. So that can happen.
Okay. So then I guess we would need more feedback from players. I mean, I can definitely tell you that players would appreciate ability from those stigmas anyways. So there you have it already. So again, there's this question, maybe I can also answer the question already. There's also this talk about population of the second server. I don't think there are any merge plans as of now.
No merge plans. Actually, Tabata is a lot more active than one might think. And not only with bots, of course. There are also many players. But yes, they are less than Atria than with that we know. But
the next map that is coming is multi-server anyways, so that should go against the population issues and a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, it will be a common map for all servers, so there won't even be a problem on this side.
Okay. So Kina has talked about population, the stigmas, overall gear drop. Like there are really a lot of runs that you run Bash, for example, and where you don't even have a gold piece to drop, and the necessity of having enchantment stones is currently the enchantment stones. In my opinion, a lot of events regarding enchantment stones were in the right direction, but we are still missing huge amounts of enchantment stones to get everybody to to be able to have the buffs in PvP and PvE that are coming in the next patch. So is there, I know that looks actually really funny, me being so small. Are there more plans in going in that direction to make enchantment stones, mana stones accessible in a playful way, rather than putting them in an event where you are having a hard time to get them and they are not tradable or whatever?
It's a bit more difficult. So yes, we want, as mentioned earlier, like just for the stigmas, we can find ways to make them more accessible, but we would usually prefer to go around events rather than just putting them anywhere, I would say. So, but yeah, we still try to make stuff more available. At some point it was mats, now it's more stigmas, enchantment stones and everything, so we're still trying. I got also an answer regarding the merge. Yeah, I'm having the team on live, so thank you for that. So no merge plan for now, but yeah, I'm looking down, fellow. They might be considered for next year. So there might be a consideration regarding merges for next year. So stay tuned, of course, for such a thing. We will make announcements everywhere because we know some have been asking for it for a long time. Okay.
So before we continue, let me just explain once, please, if that's okay with you, why I look like the way I look like. It was actually planned that I would drive over today to be sitting next to Dresdam, but I got actually sick. I was sick all week long, and that's why I'm hoping that I won't be coughing too much. So if I do, I'm sorry for that, and yeah, that's the reason why I look weirdly.
So far it's okay. I'm gonna go on the other scene because then we look about the same.
Nah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm just gonna check if there are more questions.
Guys, this is the time to ask the questions.
Yeah, if you have important questions, like big ones, well, I think we're in 2.8 drop. So we will see it again, but 2.8 will come July 17th. So in 3 weeks.
someone just asked a water dragon event. Then the question is, since some, were not able to receive the fire dragon, would there be other ways maybe to receive fire weapons?
Yes, yeah, there will be other ways. I can't reveal them now, but you will have other occasions to get the fire weapons. And for water weapons, they will be available at some point. Then again, I can't say when or how. Well, I don't think we will do the same event for them, but but yeah, they will be available at some point. That I can assure you.
Will there be a rerun of the novice pass?
Of the
passes, the beginner pass and the novice pass?
I think so. Yeah, we will have them probably for bigger updates because it's always nicer. Like if we want to bring players to the update, like to give them an incentive to create a new character, a new class, or something. So.
Okay.
But yeah, we will have more passes in the future, like novice passes, just progression passes. Like we will have them.
Okay, if you don't have anything else, then I guess we can move on. I would like to see the trailer again and then maybe dive a bit more into it.
We will go for it. Oh, just gonna hide that. So, first, for those who already saw the trailer earlier, did you like it? Do you want to see it again? Well, you will anyway, but...
I liked it. I'm always happy.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, it's very good. Like the music is fine. It's not static. Like you can see stuff moving and all. So yeah, I think it's very great. We're doing so much better on trailers and assets overall. So let's go for it. We will pause regularly to talk about what's happening.
So this is the part 2.
So July update 2.8. So Conquest and Dominance, those are the names we chose for the update. So it will be 2.8 Conquest and 2.8.5 Dominance. Oh, is it mute? No, it shouldn't be.
The sound of the video is muted, but I don't think it's that needed currently because we're talking about it.
Yeah, we can
talk
new
about
level, so maximum level increased. So 58. I will admit I found it a bit surprising at first because usually you go for like 5 to 5 or 10 to 10. But okay, I'm fine with having.
Yeah, that's a new approach from Korea.
Yeah, that's why not? I mean, it doesn't bother me in the end, but. So new skills.
That's by the way already a new map, which I'm extremely excited about.
Yeah, all this footage is from our test server, so
nice.
It's all new stuff. The new battlefield with the airships. I love this view. Like it's like it looks so modern compared to the first versions of AION Classic.
Finally, no fortress battle anymore. Finally, you can't fight somebody who is just running back into the fortress.
It will come back sadly. Sorry. So new dungeon, of course, new update. So September, we saw it. Update 2.8 second part, so 2.8.5.
That's what makes you really surprised.
Yeah, it's very fast. Like we know some people has been asking for a faster pace to this new dungeon.
That's actually a really challenging fight. It's really good. Nice.
Yeah, that's for you. New fortress battle.
Oh, I love fortress battles. It
looks very cool.
Yes.
Another dungeon.
Do you know maybe in the Tartarus, in Korea there was like, where they brought in the theme of Harry Potter, like wings and like all the magical skins. Do you think that we're gonna be having those, or?
That I can't say. I will admit that I don't take such decisions and I haven't looked into it that much. We are still full focused on 2.8.
Well,
so
skins is always something
But I will note the
the ones
question and I
listed.
will answer it as soon as I can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like skins is definitely something where most of us are always interested in. So keep them coming always.
And also, I don't think we want to reveal everything too early either. But yeah, I will note the questions. It will be answered at least when we present the update, because of course we will do more streams and more stuff to present it. So Halloween celebration, Christmas, New Year. I actually, just on a side note, I very like that we actually show them in the trailer, because it might look mundane, but I mean, it's still there, and it's still these are still pretty big occasions, so I think it's still cool to mention them, to show them in advance. And then Q4, so fourth quarter.
I'm not gonna lie, this scene always gives me the chills.
Yeah, I watched it a few times.
Loads of people waiting for this class.
Yeah, just for the Revenant. So many people were waiting for it. So,
Fourth quarter.
yeah, Q4 means 4 quarter. Oh, just wanted to keep the date. So Q4 means fourth quarter, so it's between October and December included. And so yeah, update 2.8 first part, July 17th, so in 3 weeks now. Yeah, stay tuned.
The question is the trailer already available on the official channel?
It will be in 7 minutes exactly. At 5 p.m. There will be a news posted on the website and everywhere, and the trailer will be available at the same time.
Perfect. So yeah, 17 July.
So for now, it's stream exclusive.
For part 1, I want to clear, like say it one more time. So this is 2.8 part 1,
Yeah.
which mostly has the map in there. If you go towards the patch notes a little bit, more information, of course, obviously you can find in the forums and on those websites that we all know.
And we will have also a bit of a spoiler, but as usual, we will have another patch note review stream.
Yes.
It's planned for July 12th for now. So don't worry, you will have announcements and everything. So it will be a Friday night, Friday evening, should I say, this time. So yeah, make sure you come, enjoy, talk with us, proper questions if you already saw the patch notes, or just discover them with us. I also plan to show a bit of the update this time, if I can. So of course, it will depend on our QAs and devs and everything, but if I can, we will show some update. I just wanted to mention something I forgot at the beginning. In the title, you have a code that you can redeem on the shop in game. Some already noticed even before we started the stream, because we put it in the title. So you have a code, NEWROADMAPISHERE, all caps, just a few consumables, a few items, so feel free to use it once per account, as usual. And it's available until Sunday, I think, or Monday morning. So yeah, you have all week to use it.
You don't have the possibility by any chance to show my stream for a second, right?
No, that would be on the magic side, but I can't, sorry.
Okay.
But if you have a video you want me to show, a picture, I can...
No, there wasn't a video. It's just like to clarify, to show them where exactly to redeem the code. But that's fine,
okay.
I can just say it. So you open the shop, guys, and then you see the 3 lines on the right top side. You click on that one and then redeem code. Because a lot of you always go to top up and then try to enter the code there. But just keep in mind, this is for the coupons that we sometimes come. Those codes would go on that place, and the redeem code in-game codes go in the shop, the one I just explained.
Yeah, last time during the stream I tried to show it and maybe make clips of it, but I think we'll just make videos. We'll just record short videos for such things. So yeah, NEWROADMAPISHERE, all caps, and get a few items. So yeah, but what are you like? If you had to choose between the 3 updates that we announced during the trailer, which one like would you want right now? Like if you could play one of them right now.
Well, I am really, I've been waiting for 2.8 ever since I saw it, because I'm really, it kind of gives you the feeling of Catalan, doing PvP in Catalan like back in the days. And that is one of the reasons why I really wanted to have 2.8. But initially, obviously, I'm heading towards 3.0 and everything that is coming after, because I'm seeing everything that is coming. And that's why I'm really happy about the pace that we're going through the patches to catch up to Korea as soon as possible. I know that a lot of people are not happy with that, but it's like it's different, mentalities, different players, different minds. Some want to have this patch for 20 years, others would like to have everything up to date. But I'm more on the let's be on the same pace as Korea.
Yeah, and it has been our objective since the beginning. Like, we wanted to start as early as possible, because many players wanted even the 1.5 version, so that we couldn't do, but still we had a pretty early version. But we also wanted to catch up with Korea because, well, first, I think it's better to have less delay between Korea and Europe. But also, like, even for everyone, it's better that there are not too many different versions at the same time, because it takes a lot of effort to keep working on everything at once. So if you can reduce that, it's also less work, so less effort means usually you can spend more time on quality. So yeah, we wanted to catch up. And I think we did a very good job at it, because like if everything goes according to plan, next end of the year we will be at the same level as Korea, almost. So,
well, I was actually a little bit surprised that we're getting part 1 and part 2. I was thinking we would be getting one part and then heading to the next one, but it's okay. Part 1, part 2, that's fine, because there's as long as there's not too much of a gap, it's totally okay.
Yeah. Well, it will be 2 months, so yeah, we tried to keep it short. And I think we mentioned it during the anniversary live stream that we would have 2.8 in 2 parts. Or did I keep the secret? I'm not sure. I think I mentioned it. So yeah, I see in chat many people want the 3.0. To be honest, I'm very hyped by 3.0. Well, I might buy all of them, but like having a new class is always like there's little something, there's a satisfaction to get a new character and learning how to play it. Very fun. And you can't be late because everyone starts from scratch, so. Okay, just checking the chat a bit.
Yes. Somebody's saying, can we get E55 in the Deva parts rather than E50? We don't have any of those. We have E40 currently. Or did I read wrong?
So I saw a question. Is it 2.8, 2.8.5 that we can cache in? That's a very good question, Lorelai.
What was the question?
Is it in 2.8 or 2.8.5 that we can cache in previous AP items? Or prev AP items?
Initially, it came later. Technically, it should come with 2.8.5.
Okay, so it will be the second part then. There you go. Apparently, Rospet is also agrees with you. So yeah, future, as I mentioned it, so regarding bots, we know there are a lot. We keep trying to fight them. We won't stop. We won't stop battling them. So yeah, keep reporting them. If you find any, we will.
Unlucky, you can't change from down to up, but you can change from up to down, if that makes sense to you. But all the medals will be the ones that you have already on your characters. They will be tradable in 3.0, and in 3.2, even the platinum metals will become tradable. Oh yeah, that's a good question. ISO event for 2.8 planned.
That I can't say. You will have to.
You can write it down and you can forward it.
I can say like I've been asked if we can have this. That I can. Do you have any link that confirm intra-server map for the new Baloo? I confirmed it. I'm the link. So I think that, sorry, I won't be answering too much about 2.8 because we want to have another stream with the patch note review. Then we will have all the questions. We will show everything, new UI and stuff. So now that we're done with the trailer.
Yeah, in 2. Okay, so technically Isoterras should be available in 2.8. End of 2. Beginning of 2.9 it was removed. So 2.8.5 there's a high chance that it gets removed because there's another dungeon that is coming in and that will replace it, which is much easier, by the way, which will replace ISO. And there should be also for the current Telos should be nerfs coming, which the tree is nerfed strongly. So even that dungeon would be much easier.
Felo knows everything. So, we check the roadmap trailer. Now we're gonna go on the little dots. That's our pause that we usually do. So, as usual, we will give a few coupons. I will give out 3 coupons today. So it will be 10 euro coupons. So these ones, as Felo mentioned earlier, will be in the top-up part of the shop. I will give you a keyword. Actually, I already found one, but maybe you would have a better idea. Like, if you had to give one right now, one keyword for giveaway.
You want me to give one?
Yeah, I had an idea, but I'm like, I'm sorry.
Well, I would say our mod is always doing a tremendous job. So how about we say mod Lorelei?
I'm gonna change it a bit.
Okay, that works.
Love for Lorelei. What? I wrote it twice.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but sure. I'm just kidding.
Give some love.
Only because I know your boyfriend is listening.
There, see Lorelei, see everyone loves you. So, as usual, also just to make sure I'm not cheating. Yep. You can see everything, so you have the code.
The plot twist would
be
if you
why doesn't it
now.
work?
Oh, then they have to restart. Did you start the...
Uh-huh.
You need to restart the...
Yep.
You know, sometimes Nightbot can be...
So you will have to write it again. Stop for now. I'm gonna try again. If I do this... Okay, now it works.
It's coming in. So just to be safe, guys, do it one more time.
Yeah, do it again. I'm gonna write it down myself. Okay.
Somebody said add FeloGrafix, but you need to write a question because I don't know what you mean.
And yet, usually during the giveaways, it's always very hard to ask anything. So just wait for a few seconds if you can. Okay, so I'm gonna show the screen again.
While everybody is writing, I have another question for you. Will you be joining us in 2.8, Dresser?
As a content creator, you mean? Like streaming and everything?
Just playing, just running around in the new map a little bit.
I will try to, yeah. We want to start
Perfect.
doing, like, maybe not gaming sessions with players, but at least coming online and just chatting sometimes. I think the last time we did it was for AION Live, and it was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. So yeah, it was a very long time ago, and we want to do that again. So
Okay, so I'm gonna read this quickly. Rospet posted it. Lorelai's question about turning back Abyss armor for AP is in 2.8, not 2.8.5, as me and Philo assumed. I just double checked.
okay,
So there you go, guys. You have the
Right.
answer as well.
thank you.
Yeah, the problem is
Spoiling
the
everything.
problem is it's a bit complicated with Korea, because in Korea the patches come every week, and then it's harder to say at the beginning, oh, this is 2.8, this is 2.9, So it's always a bit complicated, because what they do is they bring out patches every week, and then they pile them together and say, okay, this is 2.8.
Yeah, and usually we get, like, as you say, we get whole packs of updates, and sometimes, like, it happened for 2.7. People were like, yeah, we're getting the solo arenas back and everything. But then later, Korea changed it back to 3 versus 3, and we got directly the 3 versus 3 version. We never got the solo one. So it was a bit confusing, because yeah, we're not always aware. We don't always get every single patch. We usually get a whole block of them, and
That's why I'm really hoping that we completely skip 2.9 and just head to 3.0, because 2.9 they have changed the siege system like 3 or 4 times.
well, maybe there will be some
Let's
parts
see.
of 2.8 in the second part of 2.8, but yeah, at least there won't be a 2.9. It will be 2.8, 2.8.5, and 3.0. But then we need to check, like, it all depends on what is included in 2.8.5, I would say. So yeah, of course, as I said earlier, we will do other live streams to present the 2.8. Then we will present the 2.8.5 a bit before it arrives, and we will show the 3.0. We will show everything. We have nothing to hide.
Trying to understand the question from Dark Angel. Given that 2.8 is cross-server, how will you handle the invitable that the faction balance is a complete mess when the both servers are on one map? Don't really understand the question though. What is the
Well,
question? I mean, it is
there will
going
be
to be at the
players.
beginning, it's going to be players everywhere, but it is what it is. Like, that's what we want. We want an active map, right?
And I think overall, like, if we combine both servers, I think we are pretty balanced. Well, it's not 50-50, of course, but I think it was a lot worse on live at some point that it is right now on the classic. Yeah, it was bad, but as you mentioned, that just depends on, like, if there are big changes, sometimes we want to change the name also. So yeah, we will need to see at this point. So
Yeah, that is correct. We are.
I think we can.
2.9 was just
I think we can we can start the giveaway. Why are some people putting the exclamation mark? Be careful, it doesn't work if you do. There's nothing before the L. So okay, let's go for it. First winner. Obsessed. Oh, I know you've been following us for a while. Yeah, 2015. So Obsessed, make sure you send me a message, Drestam, up here. Send me a message and I will give you the code tomorrow. I will give the code tomorrow. I will show you where it is if you can find it, and yeah.
Oljik, I hope I'm pronouncing that right and not butchering you. This question cannot be answered to you. You would need to wait till it's available.
Yeah, and I think it would be mentioned in the patch notes also. So.
Yeah, definitely. The percentage of AP that will be mentioned in the patch notes, but so far nobody can give you the answer for that one. You always have to understand that NA is a different case.
So Turbo Nugget, more recent, but congratulations. And last winner, who will it be? Quel? So yeah, more recent also. Hey, 12/12. That's
Oh.
funny. So yeah, so all three of you won a 10 euro coupon that I will send you tomorrow. Just send me a DM to Dress Time, not to the AION account. Voilà. Put myself out here again. So send me a message and I will.
I'm just gonna call it rigged, but sure.
What do you mean? I even show it. Like it's on the screen. I can't cheat. It's not possible. So yeah, and that's it for a little giveaway. Gonna go back on the tavern site. Always such a nice asset. I love seeing it every time. I should grab it for when I do streams from home, because we don't always use the studio. Right now I'm in the studio, so that's why you have all the nice assets and everything.
Half of me is also in the studio.
Your heart is here, that's all that counts. Did you get your plushie, Rospet? Send me a message please so that I don't forget, and I will check if we got some news from the delivery guys. But yeah, I know most people got them already, so I will ask if we have news for them. Okay, so that's the pause part done.
So, I have one more thing for
Yep.
you, if that's okay.
You can.
This is again a question that if you can just write it down and get us information maybe in the next stream. About the class wexel, since NA got it, Korea got it. What are the plans for Gameforge about the class wexel?
The class changes, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For now, I don't know at all, but yeah, I will write the question down. I think we would like to have it also, because why not? But yeah, I will admit I don't know the answer there, so I will write it down and I will.
Don't mock me, Tiru. I have too many screens in front of me.
Hey, I also have 4 screens right now, because I have the one I'm using, I have you, chat, you're over there, and I have the team, if they want to tell me anything. Between new skins, so yeah, we will keep bringing up new skin all year long, like every week or every few weeks. There will be new skins all the time, basically.
Well,
that's actually the reason we didn't put a lot of skin at once, is because we want to keep it on the long term. So we want to keep being able to put out new skins. So yeah.
Yeah, but there's something significant you need to understand, Rustam. Skin equals skin.
I know.
So
I would even say style more important than stats. I'm more on this side of things.
Everybody knows that. Everybody. Skin equals skill.
But yeah, I totally agree, and yeah, I know a few players have been asking for a lot more skins. So yeah, we are trying, but yeah, as I mentioned, we want to keep it on the long term. So yeah, we're trying to bring out them.
Okay, let's watch this. So in this one, I think we have English voiceover. In the next one, I think we would need to mute the voice.
Yeah, the arena is in German. Well, I don't have anything in German, but since I can't speak it,
yeah,
wouldn't help much.
I watched it as well, of course, so I think it's better if you mute the other one.
So I got also some precision for the class change. For now, all I can say for sure that we won't have it with 2.8.
Okay.
So I can't say it will happen, but if it happens, it won't be in 3 weeks.
2.8, okay. Good. There you go, guys. We already have some...
we're already trying to give you the maximum amount of information. Sorry, I'm losing my words. So that's it for the first part. First part was mostly about the roadmap and 2.8. Second part, we will go back to 2.7. I wanted to show you some gameplay, so not me, because you don't want to see me play. So we will have a run of the Red Thrones of Tiamat Kill, and some Arena of Corruption. The goal mostly is to show you how some players do it. Maybe you will find inspiration there, or maybe you just want to hang out. I don't mind. I'm gonna go back on this screen. And
the videos will be available on my channel, of course.
On YouTube, yeah, we will also give the link with the VOD. Like on the when we put the VOD of the live, we will have the links in the description.
Yes. So while the group is getting ready, while they're starting the fight, I would just like to say that I think it's really nice and important to kind of see how other players do stuff, and it doesn't really always have to be my legion. So if you have amazing footage of amazing fights or even funny stuff or whatever, please do send them to Restum, so we are able to maybe have a look and just see what is going on.
If you have funny clips of that happened, that you saw, that you experienced, don't hesitate. We will be more than happy to share it on social media or for future live streams. Like, it's always nice to see stuff that you do. It's much more lively. And you do it so much better than than us.
Yes. And,
so Tiamat, getting ready with...
I'm not gonna show you my noob gameplay. I'm trying to find good players to show you actually good gameplay.
Yeah, there you go. So, getting ready, putting symbols down. So Tiamat first, what you can see, the tank is on one side, everyone else there.
As you can see, the have used WoW as well. Went in with WoW.
Do you have sound on the stream, just to make sure? You should have.
No, we don't have sound on the stream.
Ah. Well, I think it's okay. There are a few calls, but... So Tiamat, well, there's not that much, even I can see. So there is the bite that it does regularly on the tank. There is the breath, the tail, that you can see everything right now.
Yeah, so mostly what you can see, the group is splitting between standing at the back or at the front, depending on where the tank is pulling. So the tank should be pulling, where everybody is moving. Tank moves obviously back to have him facing towards him.
Last bite.
Depending on the tail skill or the bite skill, he's moving in or out.
Frontal. 2 autos. First one.
Yeah, no, we won't have the whole run in normal speed, because we will just show 2 rotations and then we will accelerate it, because it's like one phase that keeps repeating itself.
Damage to leads. And now ads.
So yeah, everyone get... we're gonna go back a bit, because I want to show everything. So,
Stay with me.
so we have the breath, we have the tail,
Second frontal. Tail again.
and then you will notice that everyone will get away,
Last bite.
because some AOEs
Last
will
frontal.
spawn under them, so we want to put them on the side.
2 autos.
Here, don't hesitate to run against... You can't fall down. That's why you see everyone, they are not pros at getting exactly on the limit, they're just a wall, so they can't fall down.
Then they're making their trap circles at one location. Trying to make them all around the circle.
Damage to leads.
Yeah, because they don't disappear, so you don't want them to be
They will
annoying.
stand all fight long. And if you go in there, then you get huge amounts of damage. After that, ads appear.
So
which
add,
the group is focusing on ads.
Vindicator, Search Officer, and the Drakey, I think.
Oh yes.
And so yeah, Vindicator is first, hence the little symbol.
First frontal.
Oh,
That
2
depends
Search
on the
Officers.
group. There are groups which, the tank is at the back, as you can see. He's keeping Tiamat occupied, and the group is...
Tail.
Yeah, because we will see a bit, like, I don't think we see it right now, but a bit later, you will see the boss that does his breath on the group, but he's so far away that it doesn't matter. So that's why the tank keeps it over there.
Frontal.
And then when ads are almost down,
Middle.
oh, Tiamat comes back. And yes, I do have a French accent because I am French. Welcome. I'm trying my best to have a natural accent, but...
Last frontal.
So yeah, and then we start again. So there is the bite, the breath, the tail. Then everyone goes on the side, right next to the old AOEs. And then ads will spawn again.
Damage to ads.
There you go. So again, Vindicator first. And is it here that we see? No, not yet.
First frontal.
I will speed up the
Okay.
video just to make sure. Is it here?
But there aren't
No.
any. No, it should be at the bottom actually.
Pulling into middle.
I'm not even sure anymore. Is it German? I don't know German.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, we will cut it short then.
Last
I
frontal.
will manually go
I think
toward the end.
we can. I think we can watch a little bit. You
Autos.
can just make it like the
First one.
HP to, let's say 80%,
Second one.
and then we can
Move.
continue. 50%, 50 to 60.
I just wanted to show the breath I was talking about earlier.
Ah, okay.
But
okay.
I'm not sure
Get
where
ready
it is,
for
so
damage to ads.
I'm gonna just wait for this one. No, it's still not here, okay. Maybe a bit later. Okay, so then they will have new ads.
You'll be after next pedal.
So yeah, and you see it's always the same phase again and again, so it's just,
Front.
it's more like an endurance, a stamina contest rather than. And is there a timer though for the fight?
Move out. Oh, in front I mean.
Ah,
I'm
fellow.
pulling into middle.
Yes.
Is there like a time limit?
Sorry, I was
for the
reading
fight?
the chat. I was reading the chat.
No problem.
No, I don't think there's
Front
a
or
time
no,
limit. It's
Okay.
just like after a while, she just gets bored of the.
Yeah, you have AOEs everywhere, but as long as you have more room,
Move out.
yeah, that's it. It's like a soft enrage, but yeah. Okay, so you can take the time you want as long as you do you play the mechanics properly. You can take as long as you want. So is it right now?
Group. On hydro.
Okay,
Front
it's
will
here.
hit.
I think
First tail is hitting now.
maybe not.
On hydro.
Damn it,
frontal will
can't
hit,
find it.
Group. Pulling him to middle.
I already asked about the timers and the cooldown. So far, no
In
changes.
front.
Do you
Four?
know about any nerfs for this dungeon? Been asked.
First tail.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Second tail.
I will double check just to make sure. I will answer during
They
the
shouldn't.
next live stream, but
They shouldn't be unless Game Forge thing.
no, we usually don't change dungeons on our own. Okay, well, I can't find it, but yeah, basically, since the boss is so far away, even if the breath is on the group, you just outrange it automatically. So I can't find
Well,
it.
trained groups, and there are some really strong
Front.
groups. For example, Cloud Cult has some strong groups.
Okay.
Mountain Goats has strong
And I'm going out.
groups. Timber's group is really strong.
21,
Like all
21.
these groups, like they're like really
There's the fruits.
practiced in the way that usually
Stack up with
people
me,
do not
stack up with
stand
me.
in those skills.
Yeah, of course.
To the left.
And once you know everything about the boss, like you can start being more optimized, like
Tail.
dodging everything and stuff.
Front. Tail.
And so yeah, Tiamat is going down.
We
And I
stay
think also,
every
like,
time,
there
every
is
time right side
Not
behind
only
us.
one way to kill the boss. I'm pretty sure some groups, well, I know for sure, that some groups like just bring the boss back to the ads and they just they just hit everything at once.
Full DPS.
So of course it's harder, but it's also faster since you never stop hitting the
Tail,
boss. So
starting tail.
I think it's always a matter of
Front.
how much risk do you want to take
Tail.
and how shorter do you want the fight to be.
Front. I'm going out already.
I actually asked a lot of
21.
people to provide B
Ranges can deal DPS.
with a run, but sadly not everybody had the time. But hopefully next time for the next
And
dungeons
God.
we can have more different people
We
every
jump to
single
the
time.
right side
I would
after
appreciate. I
this
would
one.
love that.
So I see a few questions regarding Tiamat event. I will forward that such things are asked. So Tiamat event for like the double loot like we had for content creator. Maybe we can have similar events again. And the entrance boost that we had in the beginning. Yeah, they were German players, so...
Yeah, so this was a German group, it was German players. Let me think. No, I don't think anybody of them streams, so we sadly we don't have.
Sorry, what was it?
No, I was just thinking if they if anybody of the groups streams, so sadly we can't have any links for.
Oh, right now to shoot
the
out.
Next, exactly. For the next one, we have 2 streamers actually who are in the. So we have a co-op fight with Block, Templar. You probably know him from the Helios side, who is really strong.
Cybershot, Nova Sky.
then-
Paar Mal. Also
Wir haben
His name is the most funny thing ever. Sorry.
Well, it's a roleplay name, so...
So er guckt bei dir zu.
Echt?
Ja.
Ogre Befehlshaber.
Das ist jetzt
I'm really sure that most of you know who that is.
Das ist die Freundin von The Simp.
And Styloman,
Nee,
the
leider
cleric.
nicht.
So all these players are big.
Warum nicht?
Die hatte schon einen.
Oh, video is loud, sorry. Oh yeah, because... Okay, so since this one is in German, and
Yeah.
many people can't talk German, I will reduce the sound. Sorry, I checked the video earlier, but as I'm very strong at PvP, no, so Felo, I will need you to explain what is happening in real time.
Sure. I'll try my best. Block's gonna hate me for it, but I'll try my best.
Gonna keep a bit of sound. So we're gonna advance a bit because
You can actually bring the sound in, technically,
So ein.
Yep.
Mir nichts mit so ein.
it's okay.
Ich geh direkt auf
because
Emma.
I think Decemp is doing the calls.
Yeah, we have a few calls.
Ich hab den Cleric getötet.
So
Okay.
what's
Das
happening
soll
now?
jetzt
So already the
Was für ein
cleric is
Aufbau,
gone,
ey.
was
auch
destroyed
gut.
by
Ich hab
Block.
einzigen gemacht, oder?
In a second,
Ich glaub,
drauf, aber
ich hab den Cleric, der ist Series hier
now he went on the gladiator. He's back on the cleric. Meanwhile,
Jetzt sein
I
Elo
think
weg, jetzt ist er Free Kill, deshalb.
Ogre was fighting the mage.
So right, like it's already some bullying basically.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm joking, of course. So,
Okay. Also ein Timer?
but yeah, as you can see,
Ja, können wir machen.
there's also
So,
something
right.
I
Yeah,
noticed.
Okay.
Also during the Tiamat run,
Ich kann ihn nicht angreifen.
there is
Oh,
a
nice.
lot of equipment switch.
Yes, yes.
Can you tell us more about it? Like for noobs, like me.
Well, you can see on this screen, the one that you have paused right now, you can see on left bottom corner, you can see 3 pre-skinned, I would say, and the player in this case, the Templar, is keep switching around his sets that he has put in, and according to if he's doing magical damage, because the Templar has 2 really strong magical skills, range skills that you put in your combination, in your rotation. So you do physical rotation, stun lock, and then you use the magical damage skills, and that's why he's switching around to give the maximum output while fighting, obviously. And that's what he's doing. You can keep hearing, like you can keep hear the gear switching.
Yeah, and you can see it. So for
maximize,
us, it's very
exactly.
nice. But then why 3?
Well, it depends on the class, because
Okay.
we had this discussion already with Lorelei. Every single class has bajillion sets.
Yeah,
Def sets,
I saw
tech
some
sets,
discussions about
boost
that also.
sets. Exactly. And yes, some classes need less, some classes have more. Cleric usually needs a lot of sets.
From what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, but Templar usually is okay with accuracy set, block set, Emrys set, and magic boost set, and attack set. So depending on
So
what you're
it's
going,
still
but
5
you have
sets.
Exactly. If you have your base, stats, which is the crit in the physical, as a physical class, you need your base crit. If you have your crit capped, then you can go mostly on attack, and combine that with weaving and the way your skill rotation and everything, you do insanely damage with it as a Templar. Templar is a really strong class.
I'm playing Templar. But I don't have 5 set, I'm not at that level yet.
Hallo?
Ja.
Dann zweiter Claire ist hier
So, a bit of pixels, try my best.
Ja.
Of course, you're gonna ask
Oder-
that. Can you buff cleric, please?
Kannst du
No.
die Reste probieren? Die hält nichts aus.
Ja, okay,
Und die ist am Blocken hier, glaube ich.
There's no Gameforge buff plans, so
Ja, warte.
if
Yeah,
it's
so
buffed
in
in
this
Korra,
arena-
it will get buffed in Europe.
3 und dann kommt die
In this arena, you obviously are fighting each other. You just need to be careful. Different levels of stages of height, I would say,
Ja, ist auf Amos.
can sometimes, if
Ich
you
mach
press
die
like an
eins.
AOE heal or whatever, it can happen
Okay,
that
ich
your
mach's
group
nicht.
member are not getting it, or
Oh
you
yeah, because
just
you're not on the same level.
Mach die 1 weiter.
exactly, or you just fall down, fell
running carry.
down, and then
Nice.
somebody else is fighting somebody up. Then you have to go all the way around
clean
again,
bar.
depending on the class you're playing. If you run in the lava, you
Hi.
get also a little bit of damage. That's not really an issue. Then
war
you
das
have
für Damage grad?
those items that you can collect. You have the mobs you can fight. The boss in the middle gives good amount of points, but usually you're too busy fighting
mach,
the
GK
opponent
frei.
that you don't
Kill noch,
really
Sound.
focus
Yeah,
on
and as we saw earlier, if I
Yes.
can catch
Fine,
a
I come to
little...
Cleric, das zweite.
Okay, so you can see it's 400 points, but they're already at 17,000 and 12,000, so
Oder die,
I think it's always
die
better
Reste
to
probieren,
focus
die
the
hält
enemy,
nichts
and
aus.
Ja, okay.
if you have
Ist
nothing to
am
do,
Blocken,
then...
glaube ich.
Well,
Gets
it depends
it
on the fight. Sometimes
Ah,
you have
okay.
the time to, do both at the same time. Like you
Fine,
just
dann
Oh,
kommt
you're
die
like,
1.
you chase someone and then you
exactly
come across
exactly.
an item, so you get it and you keep chasing afterwards, like Block did there
Ja, ist auf Amos.
a bit earlier.
Okay, ich mach die 1.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
ich mach's.
Remember everything? It's all good advice from pros.
Mach die 1 weiter.
So
Sleep
some
around
of the
here.
group members of the opponent have
Thanks.
not switched to Embrace gear, which
Clean bar.
is now also a problem, I would say, for
Hi.
the group. Obviously, but they're still
Was war denn
managing
das für
quite
Damage
well.
gerade?
He's as you can see, he keeps switching around an extend weapon and
Ich mach GK frei. Kill noch.
depending on
Sound.
the damage output, because the extend weapon
Der hat gleich keine
Or-
Ding.
Trap rein.
silence
Okay,
also,
dann
for
2
example,
machen.
on
Die
the
1 steht
opponent,
nämlich irgendwo oben.
or
Aber Trap
chasing
kommt hin.
after. But if you want to
Dann machen wir zwei.
really go for
Ja,
burst
egal.
damage, then you switch
Okay, dann machen wir
around
1
again
jetzt.
to be able to do the burst damage. As far as I can see, maybe I see it
Wie
wrong.
drei?
I think he also has a
Glaub ich da drin.
silence Godstone on
Ja,
his
drin ist es.
normal weapon.
Ja, das 3 machen, ja.
Aber das ist
Hä?
lächerlich,
Ja,
das
Resistant auf
war-
I
einmal.
will just show
Yeah,
him
that's
that. I don't think he shows his gear on the video, so...
No,
we'll
you
have to
can
guess.
see it. You can literally see it.
Wie kann der mit den resisten?
Vielleicht.
Okay, so Arena of Cooperation,
That was a nice pull.
there are 3 rounds, if I'm correct.
3 maps.
Okay.
More or
Wie
less
so seine
goes
Sets
to the
aussehen, sein
point.
Set-Switch, weil er ist ja nie
But
auf
you keep the
Amos
point
eigentlich. Ist
between
immer nur
each
auf Amos
map.
Oder MA scheinbar.
Yes.
It's not like a best of 3, it's just you run the 3 maps and at the end you get your points.
Yes, you keep the points. Yes, it's just that as far as you go to the end, you get more.
Heißt
You
doch.
get more
Gimmicks?
points. You
Zwei?
know? So
Oh, okay.
you are able to kind of catch up a little bit faster.
Ja, okay.
So
bin noch
the
irgendwas
arena
zurück gerade.
switched now.
Was war's?
Now it became fly zone.
Flying matter, yeah.
Hey, Inferno.
I love it so much, like it's so rare to have, like to be able to fight
Ich glaub, der
the
Preis
whole
ist
time while
3081,
flying,
3081
in MMOs especially,
Herzbahnschild.
so it's
So as you can
It's
see,
so
they're
cool.
Right now relocating on.
Ah, der
Ja,
Flyer
wir
war
gehen.
gut.
Okay, lass 1 machen. Ich lieb die
So
3.
even that you have the number 1, 2, 3
Drin.
have to be go that way.
Nice,
Depends on
Cartridge.
the Polar. You can see here that number 3
Ich versuche
is
mit den zu. Ich versuche.
treat, so he's not able to fight currently. And that gives them time to
Control.
obviously focus on number 2 and number
Yeah.
1.
So just to make sure, all the numbers just like,
Sound.
is it a priority order or just to make calls, like
Die
focus 2,
3,
focus 3, focus 1, kick,
Well,
kick
the
in?
thing is that prioritizing comes from a variety
Ja,
of
zweimal.
reasons.
Yeah, of
It
course.
could be that they have switched the gear and they're on MRES,
Okay. Oh,
which means
das
that if you
1-1.
prioritize with magical classes and MRES guy, that's kind of useless, makes no
Ja.
sense. Right?
2.
And then you have also the variety of, are you going for healers, you're going for DPS. Sometimes it's better to go for, take the DPS out of the game and then focus on heals.
Nee, nicht
Oh,
mehr.
and sometimes it's better to obviously focus the heals
Ja.
before going on to DPS or the CC.
Yeah, sometimes if you manage to pull out a big CC and then one guy is isolated or something, it might be better to focus
course.
him, even if it's not a prio target at first. But since it
Of course.
becomes an easy target, then it takes much more prio.
2 auf Emmers? Ja.
Of course. But in this case, it's also shock remove.
Ja.
Important thing that if the magic
wieder da?
each has it,
2 noch zu Ende?
obviously
Oder?
it's
Okay,
worth
das ist doch fein.
focusing him and
Okay.
destroying him. Since
Oh,
you
wie er
have
Platz,
the
ne? Wahrscheinlich 3k Leben mit seinem
Plate,
scheiß Emrys, wo er permanent drauf ist.
And so yeah, the VODs are not made by us.
Jetzt
It's
finden wir
from
auch die 2 kommen. Jetzt
from
finishen wir ihn. Na, jetzt
from
auch
blog
Emrys.
for this one.
Okay, dann ist wieder 1-2.
yes.
And due to
Sollte man die 2 noch bauen?
how should I say? Well, some issues with Felo not being able to be around. I had to download them
Sound,
from
that's
YouTube, so it's not the best quality. So that's why also it's a bit more
Guys,
pixelated.
get it? Like this is something
Oh, man.
that's
It's
something
something.
new that
Like
we're
fast
trying,
pace.
and I think it's
Yeah.
actually quite interesting to actually see footage rather than
Nice.
my ugly face. So I think it's always
Hey,
fun
you
to
can have
actually
both.
see
Okay.
exactly to see good players to show
Und
basically
Zweifel
this.
Ja.
And again,
Ich will aber
it
ganz
doesn't
kurz
have
noch
to be always my people
Will
or
noch
the
etwas?
people I know. Everybody of
Ja,
you
die
can
ganze
send
Zeit
footage to
Amazon,
Preston.
Yeah, don't hesitate if you had like a close run.
Forward it.
Like for example, just an example, if
Ja,
you run
aber
to
dafür macht er
Tiamat
auch keinen
and
Damage,
you
ne? Das ist
kill
Match.
her like with only one
Und
player
der
at
ist genau das
10%
Gleiche,
HP
ist
or
auch
something,
einfach
like
Ende.
that's fun
Yeah.
to watch. So don't hesitate to send me such
Nice.
footage. I can't guarantee I will show everything, but I will show as much as I can. So what did he pick?
I also got a message like a few seconds ago. Somebody he has a PT run
macht das
3
Tier
man.
mal so
Sure,
viel
like,
1.
also like it doesn't have to. Oh, that was good. That was really good.
What was it? I missed it.
Ja, aber...
Nope.
Wait.
Ah, nice.
Warte, wo bist du? Komm mal her, komm mal her.
So yeah, don't hesitate to send us if you have clips, if you have anything.
Wenn's brennt,
So
Like
he
also I s-
opened the
Was
chest
macht
and
das
he
Tier mal
gave
so
the
viel eigentlich?
item from the chest
Eins.
to the mage. 3 is in.
Ich mach Startturm. Sind alle drin? Ah, lass 2 machen.
And,
das ist wieder Profi-mäßig.
nice AoE sleep. That's insane. So
Oh.
everybody is CC'd and now they have enough time to just go.
Yeah,
one by one
they
and
can choose
kill
whoever they
the
want.
Any
And
Startturm?
Exactly. Well, this is also another thing that, in my opinion, especially in PvP,
Kann ich Evan
being
machen?
in voice
Noch
is
Evan?
so important.
Ah, okay.
To
Jetzt
communicate
war's.
with you
Ha.
to say exactly what is going on.
Ja.
oh yeah, of course. In PvE, I think you can, like, if everyone knows what to do, you can just stay on your own, have some music if you like. But I think for PvP, you pretty much have to be on vocal if you want to be competitive at least.
Yeah.
If you're just having
Okay.
fun, well, you don't really care. But if you want to actually
So.
be coordinated and everything,
Yeah,
like
it's
vocal
normal.
is important. So
Yeah.
make sure you have
Kannst du mich,
some
das
vocals, working microphone.
Especially having a shot caller who knows what is going on.
Yeah, that's usually the hard
Gibt
guy
einer?
to find. Because it's a lot to be able to shot call
der-
and
der-
to play at the same time.
Ja.
Der Demo ist an?
Ach Mann, ich krieg keinen einmal. Der Emre ist dieser dumme Wichser. Also ich mach mal die.
But it makes
Science-
everything so
Science
much
Tour.
easier.
Ah, den hab ich
You
hochgenommen.
put your brain on the side and just listen to
Ich lieb ihn auch.
just do
Komm,
what
ich
you're
lieb ihn
told.
jetzt auch, ja.
This is also something which I believe a lot
Alter.
of people kind of don't realize. The movement of the player while chasing
Ich glaube, er ist
is
lieb
so
mich jetzt gerade
important.
Steiner.
You can kind of
Driver?
control how
ich will
the opponent is gonna run
Ja, ist
by
egal.
by
Wir gehen noch
like the way you run and you like keep hitting him and keep kind of
Okay, 1.
controlling him to stay close to you and you like just to keep considering the pressure on him to come closer
Keep
than
drei.
stun lock and then
Ist drin?
kill him.
Yeah, and everything, of course, it's stuff you learn as you play, as you progress. And I think it's
Kannst du
always
gar
great
nicht
to
am,
see such footage from the
Auslaufen?
outside, because like there are some stuff you don't notice when you play because you're just focused on what you're doing.
3.
But
Ja,
if you want
das,
to really
einfach.
improve, oh, that was a big one. If you want to really improve, I
nein.
think
Oh, hier
like
rein.
watching yourself play, like if you can record yourself,
Oha, sowas
don't
wäre
hesitate to do it.
entspannt.
Not to brag, to show off anything, but just to see what you do and to think about it. That's
Okay,
something
Ah,
very
sind die
few people
Experten,
do.
alle drei mit Emeralds.
Use Iron Skin. I don't know why that happened, but
Ist,
sure.
Gold.
Just a little
So yeah,
flex.
it was a, yeah, I guess. It was definitely an amazing fight, and to just again say it, Block, he streams, so you can see more of him on Twitch, and Olga also streams. You know, that's it. He also streams regularly. Both of them stream regularly. They mostly stream PvP content. Both are really strong PvP players, so it's always worth tuning in and seeing what's going on there.
And I
Perfect.
didn't see if there was, but if we didn't do a shootout, can we please get them some so that always glad to advertise our content creators.
Yeah, I mean, the best I could do currently. I mean, in the future, hopefully we will have a plan, but I would just put in this at the community channel in the
right,
chat,
yeah.
because if you want classic PvE content, this is the best place to go. Currently, we have the Elios Governor streaming Spirit Master content, I'm assuming.
And so
because she was
this is
in
the
arena
team
earlier.
from all AION CCs, like hero AION CCs, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. It was created initially by Squall,
Yeah.
amazing person, by the way. And it has all the good people, amazing streamers in here, you know, where you can get all kind of classes as well. You know, you have rangers here, you have Kegi as a cleric, you literally have anything.
Yeah, and you have
So-
so many creators, and it's
Language
actually only the
also.
streamers. We also have some YouTubers only, a bit less, but we also have them. So yeah, don't hesitate. We have lots of content to watch, from guides, normal gameplay, just having fun.
And also in every language available.
Yeah, also in many
You know,
languages. Yeah.
French,
We tried
we have German people.
we tried
so-
to gather people from many nationalities, just for this exactly, like to have, see my cup, just to have people like so that everyone can enjoy them. So yeah, go follow Felo if you haven't done so. Thank you, Lorelai. And so yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's all I had personally. I mean, like time went so fast. It's always. I will admit I was having fun when I was chatting during the countdown earlier. Well, I can't, Lorelai, sorry, because I'm not the one controlling the account. Yeah, I mentioned I was a bit nervous earlier because it's actually my first time being alone in the studio. Well, alone. We have Felo, but he's not physically here, so it feels a bit empty. But I'm really glad. I think it went very well. So, when the classic version comes to Steam, finally, no news on this side. Sorry.
So, what exactly is the plan from today till the 17th of July, Trust? What can you say?
So we will have a few teaser posts on social media, so make sure you follow them. Actually, the links that are in the chat are not all correct. We changed the names of our social media kind of recently, and we need to change them on the commands also. But you can find them on Discord, or you also have them on the forum, on the website. Like you have hundreds of ways to find our social media. So we have a few posts. We will have a little contest also before 2.8, so I won't spoil now, but there will be a contest a bit later, so we'll have some news. There will be the patch note review stream on the 12th of July, if nothing changes. Then again, you will have posts, you will have reminders, so don't worry, you will stay informed. And yeah, we will have the update on the 17th, if everything goes according to plan. So yeah,
Okay.
we'll stay busy.
Okay, so we have spoken about many questions. You took a lot of questions with you for the next stream to hopefully get answered. And yeah, guys, the next patch is coming out. Amazing. Can't wait for that one. Also, the roadmap should be available now on YouTube to watch. The code currently is active for a few days, so I'm gonna post it again in the channel. Then I would like to do one more time, go follow all of them, amazing content creators, you know, dedicated content creators, give them some love. And I guess the only thing that is left for today is maybe a little bit like two sentences from my side regarding the coming patch, what you should be preparing. There is a amazing document from Project TurboWolf. If you have nothing to do, then try to complete that one. It's related to
with the painting and the books, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Since crafting is important with the coming patches, it is really good to get up your professions, max everything out. I mean, right now is the best time because due to the recent events, a lot of items are really cheap in the shop for some unknown reason. Go and get those items from the broker, level everything to max, get your gathering to 499. Well, 460 is enough, but try to get it for 499. Get your ether to max. Trust me, you will not regret it.
You will need it. Listen
Yes.
to the master.
That is from my side, and yeah, thank you for having me. Restum again.
Well, thank you for being available even though you were sick, so thanks a lot. I would
I always soldier through.
just want to mention one last thing. That's something I didn't answer earlier, but I wanted to mention it. If you have any issues in game, may it be bugs, like sometimes for events we have issues with the rewards or something. If you have issues with another player, like bad behavior or something, don't hesitate to write a ticket to support. We don't see everything that happens in game on our own, and the best way to ensure that we are aware of some issues is to make tickets or to mention me on Discord or something. But yeah, tickets is the way to go because we usually it allows us to keep track of everything. So yeah, we really like if you do tickets or on the support system. If you find bugs, if you have any issues, any questions, you can find GMs there.
And now you listen away for a few seconds, Reston. But guys, if you're writing ticket, don't be entitled, don't be little brat. Go in,
Yeah, of course.
be polite, be nice, because these people are trying to help you, not the other way around.
And
They're
they
not
are
there because-
human beings also. So
Exactly. Just go in, just tell them nicely what is going on, and I'm pretty sure that you will get the help that you need.
exactly. So yeah, this time I think we said everything. So I think our time has come to an end.
Yes,
So yeah,
I think
stay
so.
tuned for news about 2.8. There will be more coming very soon. And that's it. So see you people. See you in max 2 weeks. Bye bye.